the life in Australia, living in Australia, how the life, but I won't speak much about it because I'll say that I want you to first state that and just imagine so that when you go there you experience it yourself. And also I'll also talk about the the how should I say, is it the career opportunities in the country. Every school, every country, and the important courses or career opportunities, the most recent courses that they've introduced. These courses actually gives you the chance to get certain positions or job careers in the country which is demanding. So I'll talk few things about the demanding career opportunities in the country. I won't give much, basically I'll give by 7 or 8 job careers opportunities and some courses that you can read or do to attain such courses. So that means that if you are traveling to a country like Australia, you don't just have to go and do any course. You don't just stand up and say, I want to go and read Master of Arts, I want to go and read linguistics, I want to know. So you should know the 7 courses in the country. Courses, one, that will lead you to posted work permit, courses that can grant you your visa, because there are certain courses, if your visa immigration is assessing your document or your visa application and it sees that the course you are going to do is not one of their demanding courses in the country, or when you are done you wouldn't actually be needed in the country, they can refuse you the visa, because at the end of the day you are coming to do linguistics, someone is coming to do computer science or business analytics, they will give that visa to the person than you, because that course is a demand course in the country and that course is not. And we have so many business courses that you can also read in the country which are also part of the demand courses. So I'll get them. Like I said before I start, I'll talk about the student life in Australia. So please continue sharing the link to your WhatsApp pages, your platforms, post it on your social media statuses for people to join, and also put all your questions at the comment section. So when I'm about to end, I'll read the questions one by one and give response to that. Magma, thank you so much for joining, I really appreciate it. Yeah, Big Boyans, thank you so much, I like your responses. 𝗀𝗲𝗵𝗲, thank you so much for joining. Yes, so I will start now so that I would let you know when I'm ready to answer your questions at the comment section. So please, whilst I'm talking or whilst I'm giving the points that I want to talk about, if you want to ask a question because you cannot speak with me, kindly put it at the comment section so that I will respond it after or during my section. And thank you so much for joining, I really appreciate it, because without you I wouldn't be speaking to anybody. So I really appreciate anyone who actually get their time to be on this online session with me. I am much grateful and God bless you for that. So let me go straight to student life in Australia. And you should know that when you're talking about Australia, Australia is one of the countries that provides safety, and when it comes to safety, serene places, support, it's Australia. Most of you would know, I know that most of you have already done their research in most of the other countries. Others too have actually even started their application in Australia and other countries. And you could know that, though I would say the truth is Australia is putting in some policies that is actually to the international student, or we the Ghanaians, we think that it is disturbing, but I would say that it is actually a good thing, because they don't just allow anybody to enter the country. They really want people who are serious, people who really meet the criteria of the visa policies. People, the youth, especially the youth, that's why they brought this age limit and all those stuff. So they are not actually using it to be deter you, but rather to actually get people into their country, and that is why the country would always be one of the best countries in the world. Yes, so I know a lot have been spectacular, like people are talking about the country, the IELTS and all those stuff. Yes, if they don't take the IELTS and they open it as UK, see how people are running to the UK. It's the same with all run to the country, and the moment most people get there, then the place becomes choked. One, your living expenses will go high, your working hours will be deducted, like it will be reduced, because they have to give certain hours, they have to reduce or take certain hours from your hours to give it to someone, because you are so like you are playing TV, you get it. So it's good. So just make sure that you meet the requirements, and I think it's one of the countries that if you go, you will never be disappointed and you will be ever grateful. So let me talk about the student life in Australia. One, student support service is one of the best thing like the country provide. It's not only some, they don't have specific schools. All the universities in Australia, the moment you are an international student, the support is there. I mean, if you are a student, you are in the country. That's why we have student policies, we have student laws for. So if you get your visa, we have some visa policies that you need to obey. That is working permit, the hours you have to work as whilst you are studying, the courses you need to do. I mean, certain courses you need to do, and the accumulative points that you need to get whilst you are studying, meeting course requirements before traveling, and all those stuff. These are things that they would. It's actually an advantage to the international student and not to them as well. Do you get it? So it's also one thing that Australia provided, the student support service. Safety in Australia is also one. Living and education cost is also one thing that we need to look at. Accommodation is one thing we need to look at, and locations in Australia. So basically, these are the 5 things I will talk about when talking about student life in Australia. So let's go to student support service. One, they have disability support, they have the legal support and protection, they have the health and well-being, they have on-campus and local support, they have financial support, that's in terms of loans and what that's in terms of loans and what that's in terms of loans, and community or like services or organizations that you have to join, because I always say that joining all these organizations will actually help, because sometimes someone from that organization or even the organization, the body itself can even assist you with your tuition fee and all this, and you don't know where your light will shine. So I always advise that when you go, you join societies. If it's here Pentecostal, you join the Pentecost organization. Then if you are arts or something, you join this. Okay, there are so many organizations that as an international body you can join, because since you are a student in this school, you can join, and that will be also beneficial to you. Legal rights and protection, as I said, your life is being secured. Anything that happens to you, they have legal rights. You have legal right to pass through. You have people to talk to, legal practitioners that you need to talk to as an international student. So when you go to the school, this international student body will rather orient you with all this information. So if someone is bullying you, you know where to go. If someone is actually disturbing you at your hostel or where you stay, or even in class, you know the process to pass so that you can take these things off. So the second one is the safety in Australia. So the safety in Australia, one, Australia is generally a very safe and welcoming place to live and study. Like I said, if you're an international student, you can live in Australia freely. You can, like, there is seniority, so the place is serene for students, for you to learn. There is no, this racism is not that much there. The place is not dangerous. You can even walk in the night from your hostel or your where you have been accommodated to your class or your campus in the night, and nobody would rob you or take your phone or anything. You can live freely. Like, I mean, it's a place that if you're an international student and you go, you are safe, you feel secured. Since you're on a student visa, automatically you are being safe, because there are so many opportunities there as an international student. Even if you are black, you can do it. Do you get it? So it's also wanted. And the living and education cost. So living and education cost is actually simple. What I'm talking about as a student life in Australia, that's what I'm talking about. Living and education cost. The living and education cost, knowing the cost of your studies and living expenses in Australia is very important. You can't just say I want to travel to Australia without even knowing even your living expenses, know your tuition fee, know your traveling cost. Why, like, if you don't put all these things in place, then what are you going to do in Australia? How prepared are you? What are the documents that you've put in place to even travel to the country to go and study? Are you ready to even obey or like take the financial process? Is your tuition fee ready? Do you have money to pay your tuition deposit? Who is sponsoring you? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself before you even start planning to start your journey as like being a student in a certain country. Even this is not only Australia, all other country. You need to make sure that, do I have the finances to support myself? Do I have someone who is supporting? Do I have the sponsorship? Do we even have bank statements if there is, or if you need to provide? Do I meet the requirements and everything? All this you need to look at it. And the reason why we are hammering on the living and the education cost is that most other documents or other procedures, since as an Australia, you need to pass through an agent to help you. As like Astonis International, which is our main motive or what we do, we will assist you to pass through. But the issue is, are you ready, or are you well versed with the educational cost and the living cost? Yes or no? And can you afford it? If you can, then why not? But if you cannot, that's where you need to sit down, plan towards it, know when and even how to go about it, so that your process, it will be like you start the process for you, then in the middle of the process you choked or you cannot proceed, which would rather one go against you and go against us as well, and even go against the school, because some people even get admission and they give them the scholarship or partial scholarship. If you see the partial scholarship, but unfortunately you cannot travel to the country, that scholarship might be given to someone who actually got admission but didn't get the scholarship, and because of that didn't continue the process. So you get it. So before we even proceed, we make sure that you meet all these requirements, and one thing is, that 1 year living expenses as a student in Australia is 29,710 Australian dollars. So that is your 1 year living expenses. Since you're a student, that is the amount that you need to show in your bank statement. And you also have to know your tuition fee, and the tuition fee depends. So it depends on the school and the course you are going to read. Some courses or some schools tuition fee, a specific course can be 28,000 Australian dollars per year, 30,000 or 40,000 or 35,000, or even 25,000 Australian dollars per year. So that would depend on the school and the course that you are going to read. Okay, so you know all these things before you proceed. The next thing that I will talk about is the accommodation. So mostly students do have doubt whether when I get my visa and I travel, will I get a place to stay? Where am I even going? I don't know anybody in the country, blah 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 blah. My dear, the most important thing is securing the visa. The moment your visa is being approved, the accommodation is there, because there are so many types of accommodation that you can take. One, we have university managed accommodation. So in Australia, many universities manage designated accommodation and facilities very near campus for exclusive use of their students. So the university managed accommodations are accommodations that are actually meant for students. So maybe if the school is like this, I don't know where you are, but let's say if the school is here where you are sitting or where you are staying right now, the accommodation can be the next town or nearby, but that building or accommodation is purposely for students, not for anyone or workers. Do you get it? So that is what we call the university manager. And this hostels or these accommodations, let me put it, these accommodations are actually meant for students, and it's the universities that built that accommodation, and mostly bills, all the other bills too are added or are inclusive of the money that you will pay for the accommodation. So you don't need to pay extra bills like electricity, gas, what is it, maybe Wi-Fi or other things. All these things are actually included, alright, and they are mostly fully furnished as well, so you don't need anything. All that you need to do is just take your bag and go to the room and start living your life. We also have managed student accommodation, and these accommodations or residents are also based specifically for students. So whilst the university managed accommodations are accommodations that are meant and built by the school and for students, the managed student accommodations are accommodations that are not built by the school, but they also accommodations that are only meant for students. And that one too, there are links to all these accommodations that I'm saying. When your visa is being granted, we just give you the links, then you just go to the one that you think is affordable, you can apply, or you just fill the forms and the accommodation will be granted to you, and no big deal will be So these accommodations, like I said, they have private and shared rooms, usually closer to the schools or near public transport. So in case that accommodation is not near the school, that means it's near a public transport, whereby the moment you come out from your hostel or your room, you will get a public transport to go to school, and that is also easy. Because as a student, you don't know the country, you've not been there before, you don't have any family member there, you are the only one going there. So if you don't get an accommodation that is one closer to the school or inside the school or affiliated to the school, it will be very difficult. Because if you are staying like 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗿𝗄𝗃 here and you are schooling at 𝗃𝗃𝗄𝗃, imagine the transportation time, even the time that you need to wake up to go to school, go and come, it will be very stressful. So it's good that when your visa is being granted, you pass through these accommodations. Also, we have residential colleges. So residential colleges is also an accommodation, and it is usually located on university campuses with managed accommodation and facilities. So like I said, the residential college is actually the accommodations inside the school. So it's like if you are done with your university, we have university halls, so we put it that way. If you are in Ghana and you are done with your university, you pass through the university halls. So the residential colleges are like halls in the university, accommodations in the university. So that one, it is catered by the school. You even get they serve you 3 meals a day, morning, afternoon, evening. And so that is it. And others also choose to go for renting a house or apartment. So you can rent a property or a house or an apartment by yourself or with your friends through a real estate agent or the landlord or the owner, him or herself. So sometimes they also have links. It's not that you have to travel to the country before. You can be in Ghana here, Nigeria here, Liberia, then you use the link to apply. The moment you push in your applications, just within seconds, then they just need your name and your student ID and those stuff. You put it in, the amount will come. It can be 200 Australian dollars per week, 100 Australian dollars per week, maybe 750 Australian dollars per week, depending on the type of accommodation or the house or apartment you are renting. You just pay for just a month or a week, then you travel to the country. If you go there like the renting, especially the renting a house or apartment, you can rent it with your friends. You don't need to do it alone. Or you can also, so that's why others also choose the short-term accommodation. So the short-term accommodation, actually they are accommodation that you just rent for a week, and if you want to leave, you leave and you go to another accommodation or rent accommodation for a week. So some people choose the short-term accommodation. When they get there and they feel that the environment is safe for them, they like the accommodation, or they now have friends that they want to move from where they are to a different accommodation, then that's what you can do. So that one too, you can. So there are so many types of accommodation that you can go for, don't worry. And the last one I will talk about when it comes to the student life is the locations. So all the schools that we partner with are across the location that I will mention. So we have Australian Capital Territory, which is Canberra. We have New South Wales, Sydney, which most of our schools like Torrens, they have Sydney, and University of New England, we have Sydney. So we have Queensland, that's Brisbane. Torrens, we have a campus there. South Australia, that's Adelaide Flinders University, we have one. Torrens is also there, we have campus there. Tasmania, that is 𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗲, we have University of Tasmania there. Victoria, that is Melbourne. Victoria, that is the Melbourne too, we have one, that is La Trobe University, they have campus there. Torrens University, they have campus there. Western Australia, Perth, Torrens University, we have that too over there. And so Northern Territory, that is Darwin, that is where we don't have a campus or a school that has a campus there. So these are some of the locations in Australia that you can live, and these countries or these locations also have their own unique opportunities and advantages. Okay, all right. So the last thing that I will talk about is the career opportunities. So as I said earlier on, the career opportunities, like I said, you don't have to just travel to the country and go and read any other course that you want. All right, there are certain courses that it is compelling, certain courses that is demanding. If you are going in for that course, automatically you have the opportunity or the probability that you are getting your postgraduate work permit and your PR. It's easy, very very easy, because the companies and the employers also want set people, career personalities to come to their country so that they can hire them. So that is it. So the career opportunities that I was talking about, one of the demanding career opportunities there in Australia is the construction managers. So if you are here in Ghana and you did your course in construction management, construction and engineering, all these construction engineering courses, you can apply to, mostly, remember, we don't actually apply for jobs. So what you have to do is, these careers are people who are done with that course that I'm talking about, such as the construction management. They have bachelors and masters, or they have certificates. But one thing about certificates is that when you apply for the certificate programs and diploma, probability that your visa wouldn't be granted is very high, because one, if you apply for certificates and diploma, you are not eligible for the postgraduate work permit. Okay, so the moment you apply for the certificate program and advanced diploma and those stuff, they know that you are just traveling to the country and you don't actually have the intention to return or even go to the school. That's why you are applying for. But if you are applying for a 3-year bachelor's or 2-year bachelor's and you are applying for a 2-year master's course, you are after this course, you are eligible for the postgraduate work permit, and that is where this career opportunities comes in. So if you are going to study a course like construction management, construction and engineering management, and those stuff, automatically you can go for this construction management because it is one of the demanding career in the country. Also, one of the demanding courses or one of the demanding career opportunities in the country is civil engineering professionals. So civil engineering professionals, as usual, these are people who read courses like civil engineering or engineering itself. They also have equivalent engineering courses. So it's not always just engineering course or engineering management. There are other engineering courses that when you apply or when you go and read, you can also fit to these engineering professionals. We have civil engineering course itself, and you have other engineering courses that you can apply to, so that when you are done, these courses will be very easy for you. We also have early childhood teachers or licensure teachers. Teachers who have license in the country. So before you have a license to teach in the country like Australia, you need to apply for the Master of Teaching or Master of Education Early Childhood, or Master of Education Literacy, or Master of Education Primary Education or Secondary Education. So these are the courses that you can apply to. When you are done with them, you are given a certificate or the license to practice as a teacher or to teach in the country. You can't just go and do Master of Education or Bachelor of Education in Australia and think you're a teacher. No, that one you divert into the realm of the administration and offices. Alright. Okay, so you have to apply for certain courses so that you can be a teacher, as early childhood teacher or even classroom teacher, so that being a teacher in Australia really pays. So those who are there, you can confirm from them, and if you have people, then you can do your research more about it. Another course that you all know that most people are actually wanting to get is the registered nurses. Oh yes, so if you are going to study in Australia, if you're going to study Bachelor of Nursing or Master of Nursing, the moment you are done, you are given the license to practice as a nurse. You can't go and do Bachelor or Master of Public Health and be a nurse. No, you can work as a public health personnel or practitioner in the hospital, but you are not a licensed nurse or a registered nurse. Registered nurse or people who have license to practice as a nurse are people that they read Master of Nursing or Bachelor of Nursing. That is when you are done, you are given the license to practice as a nurse in the country, and so if you are having a Bachelor of Nursing here in Ghana, just come, you assist you, show you what the process to pass through, the document that you need, the full requirements, so that you can prepare yourself and go for the course nursing. Alright. Okay, so we also have ICT, Business and System Analytics. ICT, Business, Information Communication and Technology, Business and Systems Analytics. And some of the courses that you can do is Data Science, Business Analytics, and other courses. So these courses are also courses that if you are going to read, automatically you would get a job to do, because the job is there, the vacancy is there. It's one of the demand course. So if you are going to read this course, don't think that you are just going to read any other course. You are going to read a course that will benefit you, benefit the country, and benefit your home country. Alright. Okay. Please keep on sharing the link for me as I continue, because I will be ending my presentation soon. So in 5 minutes time I will be done, so that I will answer all your questions on the page. And I also want you to keep on giving me the love. Kindly tap the phone screen so that you show me love. That is what keeps me going. I need to know that you are attentive with me. I need to know that you are with me. I need to know that whatever I'm saying, you are actually listening, you like it. And you should be also interactive with me by putting in your questions at the comment section, so that when I'm done, I can answer all the questions for you. So please do not stop giving me the love. Kindly tap the phone screen to show love. Okay, it's your boy Sylvester. Alright, so another course that I will talk about is the Software and Applications program. Software and Applications program. So when you're talking about the software applications, some courses that you can do are applied information technology, courses, computer science, and all these courses. If you're also going to read these courses, automatically you should know that you are going for a demand course, and therefore getting your PR in the country would be very easy. Okay, another course or demanding career is the electricians. So if you did electronics or electricals and you think that you are done, or you have these electro technology courses, please, these are courses that they really need. So don't think that you are done. Kindly visit Students International for any assistance, and we assist you to pass through the process to attain your visa. We also have child care workers. The child care workers Actually, you can also read a course like Early Childhood Education and Care for you to be able to be a child care worker. So that one mostly some people even what others do is someone might go in for Bachelor or Master of Public Health, and whilst he or she is in the country, he or she would also apply for a certificate course in care work, so that he or she can be able to do both career, that is a care worker and being a public health practitioner in a hospital. Sure. We also have the age and disabled care workers, as I said. So courses in individual support. So courses in individual support and courses in individual support, courses in aging support, courses in disability support. These are courses that you can read. Even if you are reading a particular course in the country, you can also do these courses as a side course, so that by the time you are done, you'll be also be given the license or the opportunity to work or practice as an aged or disabled care worker. And the last one I will talk about is those who have this hospitality courses, tourism, and those are, yes, being a chef or working in a hotel in Australia fetches so much. So those who don't know, you can do your research. If you are having an hospitality background, tourism and those courses, tourism management, commercial cookery, kitchen management, and other courses, if you have this background, my dear, please do not think that you don't have opportunity to travel abroad. You have, because that course, even there is this course in 𝗀𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗏 University, and it's one of the best universities in Nigeria. The Master of International Hospitality Management. Also, yes, it's one of the best courses, and I think if you're having a background in hospitality courses, or if you did your degree in hospitality, I would love to assist you with that application to 𝗀𝘅𝗽𝗏𝗏 University, so that you can go for it. Because I have 2 students who are gone, and they're doing very well. They went last year, they are doing very well. You can see that they are living the life of their dream. Yeah. So please, I'm actually done. Yes, I am done now. So if you have any other question, kindly put it in the comment section, and I would check and answer them for you. Yes, please. So I am coming to answer the questions, or anything that you want to tell me, kindly put it at the comment section. And thank you, my G, for following us. Tusa, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate all those who joined today's section. I'm much grateful. I'm coming to answer your questions, so please. Okay. Alright, so 𝗀𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗏 says hi. Hi, please, if you have any question for me, kindly let me know so that I can assist you with it. Okay, because I just saw your message. Hi, I've not seen anything. 𝗷𝗶𝗲𝗏𝗏 job offers. 𝗷𝗶𝗏, do you have any job offers? 𝗷𝗶𝗏, we don't actually do job opportunities here, but we can assist you if you are able to contact us, so that if there is any other assistance that we can give you, we will do that. Okay, so please, you can contact us on 0547111554, and I would proceed with that. I will let you know what is on the ground. It's not everything that I can say here, so kindly, 𝗷𝗶𝗏𝗏𝗏, kindly contact me on 0547111554, and I will let you know. Nana, I have a 𝗀𝘃𝗀𝗏 academic 6.0. I'm a midwife. Please, is there any job offer? Nana, please kindly contact me on 0547111554. When you are sending a message, kindly send this message and let me know that you joined the TikTok then I would also take it from there. Big boy runs. Hello Sly. Hi big boy. It runs. Okay, thank you so much. You get call. Thank you so much for joining Big Boy Runs. I'm much grateful. Mensa Solomon says, what are some of the business courses you would recommend? So mostly depending on the school that you are attending or you are applying to. So like I said, you have business analytics, you have and your qualification too. I don't know your qualification too, because some courses have they do bachelors, but they do masters, but they don't do bachelors. I don't know your qualification. So there are so many business courses that you can do, you can read, depending on the school that you are applying to. So please, you can also text me on 0547 111 554. Abuna, please, the number is 0547 111 554. 0547 111 554. Alright. Magma amount, which amount? I don't know the amount you're talking about, so please let me know. You look good today. Thank you so much, Big Rans. Thank you so much. I really like all your comments. God bless you. 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗿𝗲, I'm interested. Alright, 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗲, so please kindly contact us on 0547 111 554 and we will take it from there. Alright, 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗿𝗲, 0547 111 554. He is saying the truth. Thank you so much, Laybox. I'm much grateful. Thank you. Please, the number again. Alright, so it's 0547 111 554. 0547 111 554. So please, I think the number is on the page, so you can pick the number from there and send a message. Kindly send a message and I would respond to that. I think since there is no Twitter, thank you so much for putting the number there. I'm much grateful. So since there is no other question, 𝗃𝗃𝗍𝗃, thank you so much. 𝗃𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗃, thank you so much for joining. You just joined, so kindly contact us on 0547 111 554. The number is on the page, on the comment section, so you can contact us so that we can take another step from here. I studied BSc in Logistics and Supply Chain. Yes, you are eligible, so kindly contact the number 0547 111 554. 0547 111 554. So need Jojo terms and conditions say. So with terms and conditions about what? Can I know the terms and conditions you are talking about? Yes. So can you let me know the terms and conditions you are talking about? And like I said, if you need any, because of time I may not have much time for you, so if you need any other further explanation, kindly contact us on 0547 111 554 and all your questions and inquiry would be answered. Okay, 𝗃𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗃, thank you so much for joining today's section. I'm really much grateful. So like I said, Asolis International, we have offices at 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗃, Kumasi, Accra, and we also have the UK office. So the UK office is located at the 6th floor City Gate East. 6th floor City Gate East. That's 𝗃𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗃, Nottingham. So if you are in the UK or you have any relative in the UK, you want the person to visit our office to assist you with the process from there, you can also do that. Jenny Adams, love, thank you so much. Astrolinks, the best. Thank you so much. God bless you. I did BSc in agriculture, but I'm interested in data science. Can I get a chance? Alright, so Tisa, the data science that you want, what do you do right now? Sometimes they also give admission based on your working experience, not your academics. But you being a BSc in agriculture, there is this school that I will recommend to you, University of New England. They are Master of Agriculture. in Australia, 𝗲𝗲𝗲, one of the best agricultural course in that school, like in that country, is 𝗲𝗲𝗲, like University of New England. You get 20% scholarship off your tuition fee if you are applying for February intake. Probably that you get 1 year accommodation if you apply early and you meet your conditions of the offer early. You will get 1 year accommodation scholarship. So think about it. Depending on the job you are doing and what you are doing, right? That's where I can confirm whether you meet the requirement or you cannot get the data science. Alright. Okay, so the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗲 office 2 is located at 4th floor 𝗃𝘅𝗽𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Credit Union, 4th floor 𝗃𝘅𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Credit Union building. That's Bahamas Avenue behind Bank of Ghana. So if you go to 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Bahamas Venue behind Bank of Ghana, that is where our office is. If you also go to Accra, we are located at the 4A Street, East Legon, 4A Street, East Legon. That is where we are located. Come to Kumasi and you find us at Kumasi City Mall, Asqua. We are the basement, Kumasi City Mall. We are the basement, Asqua, Kumasi here. So you can visit us anytime and we will assist you with it. Like I said, if you join late and you have other questions that you want to ask, because I have almost my time is up and I need to go for another meeting, and therefore if you have any other question, like I said, kindly contact us on 0547 111 554. 𝗃𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗿, I've engaged you guys before years back when you guys were in 𝗀𝘁𝗃𝗄𝗻𝗃. Alright, so right now we are the 4A Street. We've moved from 𝗀𝘁𝗃𝗃, so kindly visit the office again or contact us on 0547 111 554 and you will take it from there. Please, do you have opportunities for nursing? I've already said that we have opportunity for nursing. So if you're a nurse here in Ghana and you are done with your degree, you can come for us to assist you with the Masters of Nursing. Like I said, if you are going to study nursing in the country, one, you would get licenses and practice as a nurse in the country. You would also get your permanent residency after your post-study work permit. So it's very easy. It's one of the demanding courses in Australia. Elizabeth Seram, thank you for the like and the love. I really appreciate it, and thank you all for showing love today. 𝗃𝘅𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, thank you so much. I'm really grateful for everyone who have joined today's section. Yes, God willing, we will also come back again, and mostly we come online, not only Australia, but we have Canada, Ireland, Germany, USA, UK online section. So please kindly follow us. If you follow us on all social media, Studies International, you get to know all these updates when you are about to have an online section or a TikTok section. Sometimes we have Zoom section where we go deep into it. If you are taking one school, we explain everything, tell you the opportunity, the scholarship opportunities, and all those things in the school. So kindly follow us on all social media, Studies International, and you will know all these updates. Okay, so like I said, thank you so much. Filipina, thank you for joining. Chika, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I'm much grateful. So my time is up and I would be leaving very soon. So please kindly contact us on the number again is 0547 111 554 0547 111 554, and we would assist you on all your inquiries. Any question that you have, kindly let us know on that number. The number is, you can call the number, you can also send us message on WhatsApp. If you also want to send a mail, you can send a mail to @solins.net. Yes, @solins.net. You can also send a mail there and we will also assist you. So it's Friday and we are all going for the weekend. I wish you all the best, and I hope that all of us had a great weekend, and we are going to have a wonderful and insightful weekend. Yes, please enjoy, have fun, but let the fun, it's weekend. No lose guard. Yes, so that God willing, next week when we come online, we will also have this insightful moments again so that you can communicate. I'm grateful for joining this session today. I'm happy that I'm able to share this information with you, and I hope that it is impactful and it will have a positive impact on your life by planning on furthering your studies abroad. Bye bye. This is Astolins for you, Sylvester from Astolins International. I'm in the Kumasi office at the moment. You can visit us at all other offices in 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗲𝗿, Accra, Kumasi, and we will assist you. Have a great weekend.